Why do they dance? Across temples and deserts, in the silence of monasteries and the chaos of city streets. Why have human beings always danced in devotion? Why does the body rise to move when words fall short? What is it about rhythm and motion that brings the soul closer to the divine? In the temples of South India, a Bharatanatyam dancer steps barefoot onto the cold stone floor. Her hands form sacred mudras. Her feet strike the ground in perfect rhythm. She is not performing. She is invoking. Each movement is a prayer. Each gesture a story of creation and destruction. As her body bends and turns, she becomes Shiva, the cosmic dancer. In that moment, she is no longer herself. She is the dance. In the narrow streets of Vrindavan, the sound of cymbals and chanting fills the air. Devotees of Krishna, barefoot and drenched in sweat, spin and sway in ecstatic abandon. They dance not to celebrate, but to dissolve. The rhythmic repetition of Krishna's name merges with the beat of the drum, and soon, the dancer disappears. Only the name remains. In Maharashtra, thousands of Wakari pilgrims walk for days to reach the temple of Vittal. Their feet blister on the hot ground, their bodies weary. But as they approach the temple, they dance, hands raised, voices trembling with devotion. They chant, Vittala, Vittala. The exhaustion falls away, and what remains is pure surrender. The dance becomes a letting go, a merging of the self with the divine name. And then there are the Sufis, silent beneath the moonlight, arms stretched toward the sky. They begin to spin, one hand reaching toward heaven, the other toward the earth. The motion is steady, measured, a reflection of the cosmic order. They spin not for performance, but to forget, to dissolve the self into the name of Allah. Rumi once said, when the soul awakens, the body will dance. The whirling becomes a doorway, between self and no self, between seeker and sought. In Africa, under the open sky, tribal dancers stomp the earth as drums echo into the night. The rhythm is ancient, older than memory. Dust rises beneath their feet as the body gives in to the beat. But this is not celebration, it's invocation. The dancers become vessels for the ancestors, for the spirits that live in the trees and the wind. The separation between body and earth, dancer and drum, fades into nothing. They are no longer dancing, they are being danced. In Tibetan monasteries, masked monks perform the sacred cham dance. Their slow, deliberate movements tell the story of light overcoming darkness. In Japan, Shinto priests perform the Kagura dance to invite the kami, spirits of the natural world, into the sacred space. Hasidic Jews, locked arm in arm, spin in circles during Simchat Torah, not out of celebration, but out of unity with God. In Haitian Vodou rituals, the body sways under the pressure of the drum beat as the spirits enter and move through the dancer. But why dance? Why not prayer or silence alone? Because the mind hesitates where the body flows. The mind questions while the feet know. Dance predates language, doctrine, and scripture. Long before humans could speak of the divine, they moved in rhythm with the pulse of the earth, the cycles of the moon, the rise and fall of the tides. To dance was to align with the forces of nature, to feel the heartbeat of existence itself. Over time, these primal movements became sacred rituals, a way to invoke blessings, to express gratitude, to dissolve the boundary between human and divine. They dance because the body knows what the mind forgets. That existence itself is a rhythm, a pulse, a vibration. To dance is to stop seeking and simply become, to lose oneself so completely that only the dance remains. And in that moment of disappearance, the divine is found. They dance not to express, but to dissolve, to forget themselves so completely that they remember who they truly are. And maybe that's why the most sacred truths are not spoken. They are danced.